Good morning, Facebook Live. Tank here. We are climbing from Teresa back up to Antipolo. So I get a lot of questions about when we climb. So I thought the easiest thing to do would be to jump on live and talk you through it. So we're coming up the big straight right now. I'm very familiar with this road. We do it a lot. So the big thing about climbing, it's not a race to the top. It's really about maintaining a constant speed where you don't blow up. The effort remains solid, and you can maintain that for basically as long as you need. So you hear us talking about, sorry, there's a lot of commuters. You hear us talking about big ring, small cog. And that's because we do a lot of torque training, build up muscles, strength, to help us with these kinds of climbs. So right now, I'm in my big ring in about my 5th gear, and I'm on the flat going to the first big switchback. Now when I get to the switchback, I've got two choices. I can stand and accelerate, get around the corner, or I can sit back and use my big muscles to power me. So we're gonna sit back, let the big muscles power us, and we're around the corner. Boom, just like that. Not a whole lot of effort. Not easy, but heart rate's at 138, so we're not too stressed. And now we're on the flat that'll snake around and go to the first big turn. So when you're climbing, it's really about mentality, right? Every climb can be tough. We know that. Depending on the grade will determine the toughness, for sure. But when you get a second to recover, it's really important you do that. So you get through that section that's tough, you get to a section that's less tough, and you recover. You get your breath, collect yourself, and get ready to do it again. So you can see here, even though I'm at 5% grade, I can still talk to you. We can still look around, enjoy what we're seeing, but we still make our climb. So the Teresa climb is a great hill to practice this on because it's got a few steep sections, but it's also nice and wide, safe, so you can get over on the right hand side like I am right now and get out of traffic, again recover, make sure you're feeling good, and prepare for that next section, which for us is coming up just a few seconds. So this would be a S turn, serpentine to the left. It gets a little tight on the right hand corner. And this time of morning, it could be a bit of traffic for sure, but not too bad. All right, so we're gonna stay seated again. Just make our way around the corner. Again, it's not a race. It's really about perfecting your posture, making sure you've got a speed and a cadence you can maintain so you're comfortable and it's something that you can enjoy. right? You don't need to avoid the climbs. You can literally embrace the climbs, which I didn't used to do. I hated climbing, but I was doing it wrong. Now, sure, climbing is still hard, but you can't go downhill without the climbs, right? Okay, so that's the first turn. Now we've got another one. This one, if you're familiar with the area, is the big lookout turn. So sweeping right-hand turn, double. So we're gonna make a right, go past the lookout area, and then another right. So here we go. Staying seated, of course. Use those big muscles. Around the corner. Averaging 16K per hour. So not too fast, but not too slow. All right. We just made the next right-hand turn. Now we're in the shade. Woo! Morning. Morning. All right. A couple of riders on their way back just like us. All right, so we got a bit of an uphill here. 4.7% grade. Not too steep, but it'll let you know you're awake for sure. So again, we just want to maintain, not too fast, definitely not too slow, but something that we can just do for as long as we need to without too much stress. Heart rate still 139, so we're good. Definitely not overstressed now. All right. That little section, 7% grade. All right. Now we're back on 6. And we got a left-hand turn coming up. This is a big sweeping turn. Plenty of room. Very safe. When it's dry here, this is one of my favorite roads to go fast downhill. It's relatively smooth. It's big and wide. And once you learn it, you know where you can go and where you can't go. All right, so now we're back into the right hand. Then we got another big sweeping left. Now this will be the corner that takes us around the very first lookout. And it's got a sneaky little steep section right at the corner. And today there's a bunch of debris there. So we're gonna have to go wide, go around it. All right, not bad. Looks like a bag of cement maybe fell, broke. All right, we're on our last 2 turns, almost to the top. It's not super steep here. We're only at 5%. So we can actually start to accelerate a little bit here, up to 18, 20. All right. So there it is. That is the Teresa climb back into Antipolo. Staying in your big ring, using the right muscles, shifting of course when you have to, but maintaining heart rate, maintaining a constant speed as best you can, so that you can just do this as long as you need to. That's the whole point. So that way when we climb, whether it's here, Sierra Madre, Sampalac, you can do it no matter what. All right, so I'm at the top. I'm all done now. I'm waiting for my partner. Love you guys. Thanks for all your support, for tuning in, and for being big fans of cruise control. We'll see you on the road. Peace.